Elena, I always considered you my best friend.
So you climbed into my husband's bed?
Security, take her away.
Marcus! You will regret this!
I was pregnant.
It's because she has been taking abnormal drugs for a long time that she has suffered repeated miscarriages.
So it wasn't that I couldn't give him a child. They made sure I never could. If there is another life, I will make all of you pay in blood.
Madam, the old madam asked you to come down for breakfast.
Of course.
You will regret this!
I will make all of you pay in blood. I'm back.
What took you so long? A proper daughter-in-law doesn't keep her elders waiting.
Sorry, I didn't sleep well last night.
You have been getting increasingly careless lately.
Maybe I've just been tired. The Europe acquisition wrap-up, the board materials, and your roadshow script next week, I handled all of them.
That's already your responsibility.
Am I interrupting something?
Of course not, Vivian. Come sit.
Elena, why do you look so pale? You really should nourish yourself better. Yes, I'll be much more careful about everything I put into my body now on.
Get the divorce papers prepared early and don't delay the psychiatric report.
Not yet. We're at a critical stage before listing. No scandals.
Then endure her for 3 more months.
I will never beg any of you again. I'll make each of you lose what you cherish most.
I'll be much more careful about everything I put into my body now on.
Get the divorce papers prepared early and don't delay the psychiatric report.
I'll make each of you lose what you cherish most.
What are you looking for?
I wanted to make coffee for Marcus myself.
Do what you're supposed to do. Don't learn tricks from women outside this family.
I understand.
You've been much more obedient lately.
I just don't want to trouble you.
Keep it that way.
What are you doing in Marcus's study this late? I was tidying things up for him. What about you? Why are you still here? We just finished discussing work. Work?
Work between adults can be complicated.
Then you two must have worked very hard.
Don't learn tricks from women outside this family.
Work between adults can be complicated.
Are you sure you want this tested anonymously? If there's really something wrong with it, this will be huge.
That's exactly what I'm waiting for. Book a suite for me, top floor, tonight, under Vivian.
Whose name should I write down?
Vivian.
If the two of you are so in love, then I'll personally put you in bad together and send you straight to ruin.
Elena, you look beautiful tonight. Of course, tonight may turn out to be unforgettable.
Don't give me that attitude.
I just want you to enjoy tonight. There's a surprise upstairs that I prepared for you.
Marcus is waiting for you on the top floor. He said he wants to talk to you alone. He asked you to deliver the message? Yes, I've always been very considerate. That's exactly what I'm waiting for. Yes, I've always been very considerate.
Ma'am, are you sure you want to keep the relevant data?
Yes, ensure complete retention of tonight's information from this floor.
If the relevant person finds out...
You only need to remember one thing. Starting tomorrow, influence may change in the city.
Miss Elena, Vivian Stone's elite graduate degree to company is fake. The school has no graduation record for her.
Perfect. The cheating video, academic fraud, the first blood has been shed.
Why did you leave first?
Because I didn't want to interrupt your special moment with Vivian.
You followed me?
No, I'm collecting evidence.
Are you threatening me?
If I wanted to threaten you, I wouldn't be the only one who has seen the video. This time, I won't bury myself again.
Why did you leave first?
If I wanted to threaten you, I wouldn't be the only one who has seen the video.
Designer E, your work stands out. We'd like to confirm whether you're willing to proceed to the next round of closed judging.
Yes, but I want to remain anonymous until the end. Then let it become usual.
It's rare. By the one of our special reviewers is highly interested in your collection and is willing to offer a premium collaboration opportunity.
Who?
Damien Cross.
So this is where you've been hiding. Do you need something? I'm just curious. Since when did you start keeping secrets from everyone? Since I realized the people closest to me are the ones most likely to steal.
Stay away from him.
Why?
Because he's not a good man.
Then you must know your own kind very well.
Marcus, Mrs. Hale.
Mr. Cross,
I heard you've recently taken an interest in fashion. She's just dabbling.
Some things others dismiss as a hobby are the things I take most seriously. Since I realize the people closest to me are the ones most likely to steal.
Because he's not a good man.
Some things others dismiss as a hobby are the things I take most seriously.
You're nothing like the rumors say.
And what do the rumors say I am?
Gentle, beautiful, quiet, dependent on her husband, like a woman calculating everyone's downfall.
And now?
Like someone who is calculating the time of death for everyone.
You have quite an imagination.
If there comes a day when you no longer want to live for each other people, call me.
Why would you help me?
Because I appreciate intelligent people, especially intelligent people who have finally stopped pretending to be
Elena,
naive.
Marcus is looking for you.
Stay away from Damien. I don't like you being around him.
Do you just like me being near him, or do you just like him seeing what you actually had?
What is that supposed to mean?
It means you should pray I always stay on your side, because once I stand against you, you'll lose spectacularly. What happened? Did she make another scene last night?
She's become a completely different person lately.
I've told you before, she's emotionally unstable. Remember how she almost lost control at the board meeting? Why would you help me?
Stay away from Damien. I don't like you being around him.
You'll lose spectacularly.
Madam has been handling her own meals lately and won't let the kitchen touch her supplements. She started suspecting something. You've been getting careless.
It's not careless, really different now. She spoke to Damien alone last night.
Damien?
If Elena really joins forces with him, we'll have a problem.
Starting today, I want to know who she sees, what she says, and everything she does.
Who came into my office today? No one. Relax, I was only asking casually. I'm heading home early tonight. Don't organize these.
You've still been seeing doctors lately?
What, are you finally concerned about me?
I'm just reminding you not to talk nonsense outside and damage the company.
Starting today, I want to know who she sees, what she says, and everything she does.
I'm just reminding you not to talk nonsense outside and damage the company.
That's interesting. Sleeping with my best friend doesn't hurt the company, but me seeing a doctor does? Please don't fight. This is all my fault. Vivian, do you know what snakes do best? What? Hiding in the flowers, waiting for someone to turn away, and then striking.
Who did you meet today?
Does it matter?
I'm asking you, did you meet Damie this afternoon?
And if I did?
Do you realize he's been watching the Hale family the whole time?
Then perhaps you should ask yourself why everyone is watching you instead of me.
What do you want from me?
I used to want your love. Now I only want your reckoning. You went to see her again last night?
Don't concern yourself with it.
Hiding in the flowers, waiting for someone to turn away, and then striking. I used to want your love. Now I only want your reckoning. You're not regretting this, are you?
She wasn't like this before.
So now that she's changed, you find her more interesting?
You've been distracted.
No, I am not.
A man usually loses his empire not because his enemies are stronger, but because he can't let go of a woman. You cannot go soft on Elena. She's too intelligent. Once she's out of control, she must be crushed completely.
What do you want now?
Tell me, are you gathering information on me?
What information?
The accounts, contracts, emails, everything about me.
Marcus, are you afraid of me now, or are you becoming interested in me again?
Maybe both?
Then you'd better figure it out soon, because the moment you can't let go of me, you've already lost. You've already lost. You've already lost.
You've been distracted.
No, I am not.
Because the moment you can't let go of me, you've already lost. Did the sun rise from the west today?
I just suddenly remembered that you used to like this.
You remembered wrong. I liked strawberry jam. Blueberry is Vivian's favorite.
You've advanced to the final round of the International New Talent Design Competition.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. I've also lined up a few buyers and media resources for you, but only if you're ready to truly step forward.
I will.
Good, because you were never meant to hide behind someone else's last name.
Designer E made the final cut.
I see. So Elena's secret lately isn't divorce, nor is it the doctor, it's the design competition. And what's more terrifying is that she's actually on the verge of success.
I heard you're in a very good mood today. Am I? Of course. You look like someone who has finally found something she lost a long time ago.
You've advanced to the final round of the International New Talent Design Competition.
You look like someone who has finally found something she lost a long time ago. People do reclaim what they lose. I need you to investigate something. I want everything on the anonymous designer E in the International New Talent Competition.
You've been busy lately?
Thank you for your concern, Mother. Being busy is better than idling around and inviting dislike.
I'm only worried that your health is poor, yet you keep going around and losing your sense of Tory.
Sister has indeed been rather secretive lately. I can't even get hold of you these days. You can't reach me not because I'm busy, it's because I don't want to see you.
Elena, the Hal family table is not a place for your tantrums.
Of course I know, so I'm simply telling the truth. What exactly have you been doing behind the family's back lately? What, you couldn't find out, so now you're anxious?
Who was investigating you? What do you think you are?
Vivian.
You can't reach me not because I'm busy, it's because I don't want to see you.
Who was investigating you? What do you think you are?
Excuse me, I'm done.
Sit down. I haven't permitted you to leave.
I respect you because you are an elder, not because I must wait like a prisoner for your verdict.
You went too far tonight.
The one who crossed the line wasn't me.
Find out which hospital she has visited recently, which doctor she has seen, and what medication she has taken. Everything.
Yes, ma'am.
We ran 3 rounds of verification on the samples you submitted.
And the result?
I suggest you prepare yourself mentally first. These compounds, taken in low doses over a long period, can cause endocrine disruption, difficulty with embryo implantation, and a high risk of early pregnancy loss.
Abortion, poor health, volatile mood. So that means...
Someone tampered with your food or daily supplements over a long period.
Madam, tonic soup. You must drink.
Someone tampered with your food or daily supplements over a long period.
Madam, tonic soup. You must drink.
This is the T residue sample you provided. This is the medication residue, and this matches the abnormal metabolic bands in your past health reports.
Can you identify the specific purpose of the substances?
Preliminary judgment, residue consistent with long-term miscarriage-inducing compounds.
Ma'am?
No one can know about today.
These are the primary flows over the past 3 years.
These transfers happened after I signed the authorization forms, so my marriage had long been written into the ledger.
Yes, and these authorizations were Packet's family investment, tax optimization, and post-marital asset.
My marriage was already written into the accounts long ago.
This shell company was registered right after your second miscarriage, and this overseas fund was set up while you were in the sanatorium for so-called emotional treatment.
The final transfer must go out tonight. Don't delay until after Fashion Week. The risk will increase.
This shell company was registered right after your second miscarriage.
The final transfer must go out tonight. Don't delay until after Fashion Week.
Once that money moves, the trail goes cold.
You saw it?
I did.
Can it still be stopped?
In theory, yes, but it needs a higher level trigger. Then let them believe they've already won.
Next, the presentation of anonymous designer E.
Whose work is this?
The style is too mature. It doesn't feel like a newcomer.
Please welcome designer E.
Elena?
Hello, everyone. I am E. Then let them believe they've already won. Hello, everyone. I am E.
Let me formally introduce myself. I want to work with you, not because you are the Hale family's daughter-in-law. It's because you deserve to become a brand on your own.
You're that sure I'll say yes?
Not sure. I'm betting you won't bury yourself again.
Tell me who E is.
The registered identity is confidential, but on the backstage sign-in sheet, it says Elena.
Why her? They have no idea who she is.
You mean she has been appearing publicly outside under an anonymous identity behind the family's back?
She's not only competing, she's also privately meeting investors. Aunt Helen, she has no regard for the Hill family at all.
Does Marcus know?
He probably doesn't know yet.
Then don't let him know everything yet.
Ma'am, Vivian met Dadam Helen today. What did she say? She told her about your competing as E and said you were secretly preparing your own brand.
But on the backstage sign-in sheet, it says Elena.
They have no idea who she is.
Don't let him know everything yet.
Did Elena design these?
That's not the point. The point is that she is beginning to have a road of her own. A woman with independent leverage will never remain obedient. Before she slips away completely, press her back down. Press her back down.
Sorry, Mrs. Elena. Due to a risk control adjustment, your high-value transactions have been temporarily frozen.
Who requested the adjustment?
Under the marital co-signatory financial clause, the adjustment was initiated on Mr. Marcus's side.
You don't need to look at me like that. I'm only managing your funds temporarily, so outsiders don't take advantage of you.
For my own good?
Elena, you've been out of control lately.
You're not afraid I'll destroy myself. You're afraid I'll slip out of your control.
Think whatever you want. For the next while, go out less and stay away from those people outside.
The family will arrange a more stable life for you. Press her back down. Family will arrange a more stable life for you.
Account abnormal. Proven sit frozen.
Eat something.
How long do you plan to keep me locked up?
I'm not locking you up. I'm helping you calm down.
When your mother poisoned me, did you also think that was helping me?
What are you talking about? Elena, you're emotionally unstable, right? I never truly wanted to lose you. Can we start over? Stop seeing those people outside, stop causing trouble, and I'll make it up to you.
What you call starting over means turning me back into the woman you could deceive, confine, and strip bare. Marcus, I will never love you again. How long do you plan to keep me locked up?
You're emotionally unstable, right?
Marcus, I will never love you again.
Marcus, I'm pregnant.
From today on, these are mine.
Vivianers, an explosive debut. This is the kind of person the Hale family should present.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I couldn't stop what happened in the archive room.
From today on, these are mine.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I couldn't stop what happened in the archive room. What was your source of inspiration? It's the power of women being reborn from ruins.
You should recognize this.
You want to do this again?
Not again. It's that you were never well to begin with.
You froze my accounts, allowed my work to be stolen, and now you want to bury me with a mental illness label? You truly don't even have a new trick.
Madam has been emotionally agitated and displaying paranoid speech. She does need rest.
Take her back to her room. Without my permission, she is not to leave. Take her back to her room. Without my permission, she is not to leave.
Take it. It will help your mood.
So now you can't even be bothered to pretend.
Lena, stop treating everyone like an enemy.
The people who lock me up are enemies by definition.
Do you really have to push this far?
I didn't push it this far. You did. Until I finally no longer want to turn back.
Damien?
I'm here.
Get me out of the Hale house.
So you've finally decided.
I need to get out and send them down with my own hands.
Give me 20 minutes.
Damien, get me out of the Hale house.
Give me 20 minutes.
Try taking one more step.
Please. I'm not stepping out. I'm leaving.
I said stop her! I said stop her!
Elena! Elena! Get out of the car!
Marcus, from today on, you no longer get to command me.
Stop the bleeding first.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. I didn't bring you out just because you asked.
This is what I've been compiling over the past few months. Marcus isn't just moving marital assets. He's also involved in business fraud, false disclosure, and laundering through related party transactions.
I said stop her!
Get out of the car!
From today on, you no longer get to command me.
This is what I've been compiling over the past few months.
Why tell me now?
Because before you were still hesitating, still tying yourself to that family. Now that you've walked out, I can be sure you won't lose your nerve at the last moment.
So you're here to form an alliance with me?
Not here to. I've been waiting for you to choose my side.
Good. Then we stop defending. We go to war.
Ma'am, I brought the corridor surveillance from 4 hours before and after the archive room incident. Can this be stitched into a timeline sequence?
With electronic access lies, residual fingerprints on the archive cabinet, and the approval timing of Vivian's release materials, we can make a closed loop.
Marcus's family is making their final move to silence everything. They plan to release a more complete mental illness rumor before Fashion Week, and also accuse you of leaking family privacy under marital confidentiality terms.
Then let them sue. The louder they sue, the harder they fall.
If you still plan to go to the Fashion Week venue, be careful. Someone doesn't just want to silence you. They want you to disappear completely.
We go to war.
Then let them sue. The louder they sue, the harder they fall.
They want you to disappear completely.
Mrs. Elena?
If they really intend to act, the easiest place to strike will be during transit.
Wait a minute for me. I need to get a document. The car is wrong.
It really was them.
They wanted to stage a car accident?
Or a disappearance.
Let the driver go for now.
You want to draw out the people above him.
Let them think the plan hasn't been exposed and keep moving. 1 copy to the lawyer, 1 to the media Lasian, and 1 encrypted and uploaded to the cloud for scheduled delivery.
Ma'am, are you really going in person?
I'm not simply going. I'm going to win.
They wanted to stage a car accident?
Are you really going in person? I'm not simply going. I'm going to win.
Are you nervous for such an important debut presentation? More than anything, I feel grateful. I'm grateful that everyone has seen my work.
Good evening, everyone. This is a very impressive show. Unfortunately, the work isn't hers. What nonsense are you talking about?
These are my original design drafts. This is the complete timeline from conception to final draft, and this is the evidence that she stole the materials and released them first.
That's not true. She's framing me.
Then explain this.
Here's the money. Act like you know nothing when the time comes.
That's not true. She's framing me.
Then explain this.
Here's the money. Act like you know nothing when the time comes.
Elena, that's enough.
No. Today has only just begun. For years, I suffered repeated miscarriages. Every time they told me it was because my body was weak, because I was emotionally unstable, because I couldn't keep a child. Until I got this test result, I finally learned someone had been poisoning my food for a long time.
Absurd. She has always had mental health issues. Who knows whether this report is forged?
You say I have mental health issues. Then let's talk about the psychiatric report you used to lock me away. You killed my children. And you tried to send me to a sanatorium so the whole world would think I was insane. Today, I return the truth to you. Today has only just begun. You killed my children. I return the truth to you. The source verification, seal authentication, and institutional response for this evidence are all genuine. And your psychiatric report was forged.
Since we're speaking of the truth today, let's finish the conversation all at once.
This is the Hale Geep channel.
Marcus Hale used marital authorizations, related party transactions, and false disclosures to transfer joint assets and engage in business fraud over a long period. Here are the signature records, bank statements, audit motive fake traces, and proof of the ownable beneficial owner.
Come on! Are you serious? You have no right to release these.
Whether I have that right is not for you to decide.
Marcus Hale, Please cooperate with the investigation. Helen Hale, regarding suspected medical fraud and poisoning, you are also required for questioning.
Elena didn't come here to cry today. She came to bury us.
There's been some misunderstanding. You have no right to release these.
Whether I have that right is not for you to decide.
Marcus Hale, please cooperate with the investigation.
There's been some misunderstanding.
Elena, I can explain.
Explain what? How you emptied our marital assets? How you allowed your mother to kill my children? Or how you sat and watched while someone stole my life when I was locked away?
I was wrong. I was truly wrong. The only person I ever loved was you.
What did you say? What about me? You said you would protect me when I got pregnant.
Shut up!
You taught me all of this. You said that if I pushed Elena down, the whole family would accept me.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth. You used me and now you want to throw me out as the scapegoat? You wanted me to kill her so you could have Marcus and the company. So Newsmere, that's what this is all about. You set me up. You're out of your mind.
Elena, please, give me one more chance.
It's too late.
Elena, I can explain.
I was truly wrong.
You said you would protect me when I got pregnant!
Shut up!
Helen has been formally charged with poisoning, medical fraud, and unlawful restraint of personal liberty. Several companies under Marcus have been sealed up, and the group's stock price has plummeted. Vivian has been placed on a permanent blacklist by industry associations.
The list of buyers is longer than expected, and interview appointments have been scheduled 2 weeks in advance. Director Lena, the front row media seats are ready.
Helen Hale's bail request was denied today. The civil compensation ruling in Vivian's plagiarism case has been upheld, and the industry-wide blacklist is now effective.
Someone sent this. There's no card.
Please welcome designer Elena!
Elena!
Director Lena, the front row media seats are ready. Someone sent this. There's no card. We did it.
Please welcome designer Elena!